Be all right. It'll come out on probably a 60-degree wash. I've told you when you see him to be careful because it sprays everywhere. Hello. All right. Sean's shirt's dirty.
It's not. It's spanking clean.
It's somewhere it's been spanked, but it's not. Or sprayed on. Hello. Well, apparently we've got to start off by saying, can I start off saying to Sean, sorry for making more work for you, but we ordered more of your delicious marmalade. We love it.
I spent my time cooking and packing at the moment. It's fine.
Packing for what? Where are you going?
Packing boxes up. Packing marmalade up.
All right. Nico says that thank you for the marmalade.
You're welcome.
That's quite all right.
I hope you like it.
You are lovely, Nico. This is part of the conversation that we're not supposed to see.
I know. Let's talk to each other, when we're not on.
Well, we talk about them when we're not on, so...
Especially that Nico.
Yeah. Who's that other one? Not Nico, there's another one, and she's rough as a badger's ass. She is, honestly. I can't remember her name. Well, we're not going to say it now, are we, anyway? Are we? Watch for the dislike coming on. Hello. Hi, guys. Hello.
Hello, Paul.
How are you? Good. Hello, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, my lordy, they've made it this week. He's got up. Peter is out of bed.
I've had a better week. Where it says Peter and Sarah Lewin, my head's a bit weird.
A bit?
It's a little bit weird. And it's a little bit like, because my accent's a bit weird. Because it's like, I'm kind of Yorkshire, but because I've been in radio, sometimes my accent goes a little bit.
It does when you're speaking in microphones.
And it goes, and sometimes when people meet me, they say, "Where are you from?" And I say, "My dad's nuts." Probably left one because I'm not quite right, am I? But yeah, back to the point. So my head don't work properly. So when I see certain things, I see other things. So where it says Peter and Sarah Lewin, I always see it as Peter and Sarah Llewellyn.
Llewellyn?
Yeah, and I don't know why. It's nothing to do with Lawrence Llewellyn Bollocks or whatever his name is. Flouncy shirts and everything. Sorry, you're all talking away and we're rattling on. We're not even listening to a word you're saying, are we? Nico says, no, that's me. That's rough as a badger. No,
you're not.
You're a doll.
A doll.
She could be a model.
A model?
She could be a model.
What, for Airfix?
No, I think for fridges. She could be a model for fridges, couldn't she?
You can't say
Why?
things like that.
Why? I can just imagine
What,
her.
doing this?
Yeah, like on Wheel of Fortune.
For fridges.
When they're giving prizes away. Do you know what I mean? Domestic appliances. Look at this lovely washing machine.
What, like they do on Bullseye?
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing. She could do that. She could be like a game show
model.
prize stewardess or whatever they call them.
Oh, I've got an itchy eye.
Yeah, he's got something else that's itchy and he's having to put cream on that. Not coming near me until that's healed up, I tell you. Peter Miles.
Don't believe a word he says.
Peter Miles says, so there was a singer called Miles, wasn't there? Summit Miles, and he sang music.
It sang music.
No, there's a song called Music. Is it John Miles?
Might be, I don't know.
Yeah. You're a troglodyte, you are. Every time
a troglodyte?
Yeah. But yeah, his marmalade.
A troglodyte?
Yeah, because I say something and you're like, when he walks in, he's dragging his knuckles on ground, aren't you?
We're going to fall out.
Well, Peter's marmalade's due to be delivered on Monday. That's good.
All right, you've got your notification then.
Rebus's Kittens. So I thought I had a something on my head, and I haven't. It's on the screen. No, it's still there. Look. In fact, if I put my head that way, I can see it, and I can scratch it off. There we go.
There you go.
Good evening, Colin and Sean. Hello.
Hello.
Rebus and his kittens. I want to thank you for the marmalade. It's delicious. Are we doing like what's that thing called? QVC.
QVC.
We're like a shopping channel now, aren't we?
We are.
Somebody sent us an email the other day saying that we are shameless.
Shameless.
We are shamelessly promoting our marmalades and our honey.
People want it, and you've got to make a living.
And our calendars once a year, and as photo books.
People like them.
Well, I says to him, are we not allowed to make a living anymore?
Yeah.
Well, I thought you did YouTube.
That don't pay.
YouTube's not a living. Christ
Oh, my lordy.
Christ on a bike. Oh, I can't say Christ on a bike, look, because Sam's there. She's friends with the big J, isn't she?
She is, yes.
Not Billy Connolly. That's
Not
the
Billy
big Yin, innit?
Jay, that's Big Yin.
Big Yin, innit? Hello.
Hello,
Hey.
Sam.
Hey. Gypsy Dave, hello, guys. Ittens, hope you're well.
Ittens.
Yep, Itten's good, thank you. Andrew Phillips, hello from a hot Edinburgh.
It is hot up here as well.
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah, it's the posh side.
We're going down there soon. To Edinburgh.
All right, okay. Robin says, hi, guys, we're moored up waiting to go into Liverpool. Why is there a queue? There's not normally a queue, is there?
No, but it's only the locks are only open at in the daytime. They'll be closed at this
The
time.
Stanley
Won't
Fright, they might be queuing all the way back to Litherland.
they? Litherland.
Litherland, where the snakes come from.
There might be in a queue out on the Mersey.
There might be, yeah. Hello, boys from Rotherham.
Hello, we're not from Rotherham.
Hello.
Oh, Alfie's here, look. Good
good-
evening, Foxes.
Hope you are both doing well. The marmalade is lovely. Thank you.
Thank you, mate.
We're lovely too, but thanks for asking. Yeah, hello. Yes, I think he's on. I saw a tweet. He was on his way to caravan number 2,
I haven't been on Twitter today.
or he was on his way to a caravan and having a number 2. These people don't
That's
do
more like it.
grammar and punctuation, so you never know. It could be one of them. Mrs. Ladycorn, looking forward to the marmalade arriving. Defo going to get first dibs.
Oh, don't let him have any.
Nikki B says, are they ginger nuts?
No. Bit grey.
Yeah, there's a couple of grey ones down there, but not ginger. One for you.
Oh, I'm not. What do you mean you're not my sister? Evening. She's been shopping today in Leeds for a wedding outfit.
By the looks of it, she's bought 4.
Aye, she's got
All same
she's
colour
bought
as well.
She's bought a dress.
You should just have bought 4 different colours.
She should, yeah.
And she could have done like Bucks Fizz quick changes, couldn't she?
She could.
Yeah, like when you're putting the ring on my finger, as apart from me putting me...
Don't.
As everybody's looking, she can kind of do a twirl and pull it off. Do you know what I mean? And then people say, I'm sure she were wearing a green dress. It's now a kind of mauve. I hope you haven't bought mauve.
She won't have bought mauve.
Or buff.
I bet Darren hasn't bought a new suit. He won't put his hand in his pocket.
Well, he's not sitting with us then. Sheila and Bruce, I've ordered a whiskey marmalade for Bruce and a shredless one for me. Can't wait for it to arrive. Well, Sean's been working his bullocks off, hasn't you?
Oh my God! Yeah. Ow!
I
thought I'd got that splinter out. It's still there. Go on.
We have like the kitchen where we make the marmalade with no dog hairs in it anymore. And then we have like a place where we store everything and put the labels on, which is a different room.
It is.
And then we have a room where we put them all into boxes and send them out. And then the nice man or lady
From Royal Mail.
Comes and looks at the pile of parcels and swears at us.
Yeah.
Nico's laughing. We don't know
What
why
are you
Nico's
at?
laughing.
It's because we're behind.
No idea. Tina Thomas, not she a singer?
No, that's Tina Turner.
I'm thinking of another one. Not John Thomas. What am I thinking of? We are off to Warwick Castle tomorrow. Have you been... Full stop. Have you been there? I don't think we have been to Warwick Castle, have we?
We haven't, no. No, we
Actually, we did go to Warwick,
yes.
but it was literally just in the days before the first lockdown.
So everything was shut.
And I think we were on our way to Leamington Spa.
Was we?
I think we was. And I think we were trying to get to a place near Leamington Spa where we knew that if we got locked down, we'd be able to get to like shops and stuff.
And that, yes.
Yeah, so I remember going through Warwick. Watch Warwick Castle not be in Warwick. You know, like Leeds Castle's in bloody Benidorm or wherever it is. You know that. Robert Miles, that's who I was thinking of. Music
right.
was my first love, and it will be my last.
Nico says the same as well.
Yeah, there you go. John Miles. There you got wrong. But there you go. No, Robert Miles was Children. That's a different Robert Miles.
Oh.
So it was John Miles. Goldie was right. And I've just slapped his ass.
All right.
Neil Hanson, hello from sunny Leeds. It's sunny behind us, actually.
It is it's beautiful blue skies. The sun is still up.
If I turn the camera around, you'll probably... Shall I turn the camera around and see what you can see? You'll probably not be able to see much, apart from a light. There you go, look. There's our roof. There's our roof. And if I just look down a little bit... There you go, look. There you go. Oh, look. Yeah, that's a treat for them, innit?
That's a treat for them.
It's
Look
like,
at that, we're all skew-whiffed.
It's like
now.
when you take the old people out on the bus, innit?
We're all skew-whiffed now. We've gone all dark as well. The camera's gone funny. Or is it my eyes?
I think it's probably your eyes. Right, just squint and see what happens.
Yeah, it's gone all funny. Oh, you can see all my wrinkles when I take my glasses off.
Evening from Prestatyn.
Evening. No, she's got a comma.
Evening from Prestatyn.
Yeah.
Full stop. Amelia says, I get it all the time with a lot of self-centered git group of people. Here we go. Here we go. She's typing before she's had chance to think it through, hasn't she? She's doing a bit of a Trump here. I always say I am British through and through. That is due in having a speech problem due to my disability. Well, you can't type either, can you? I hope that's part of your disability. Otherwise, I'm going to be sending somebody round.
You can't say that.
It might. She says it's just a speech that's a problem.
Well, yeah.
Well, there you go.
It's typing
You'll have
now.
to correct me if you can't type either because of your disability. I've got one as well. I can't put words together. According to Google Music, it's a 1976 single by John. That's correct.
Correct.
That's absolutely right. Steve Fisher's marmalade arrived.
Yay!
That's karma, innit, for having a go at Sophia. I'm not going to be able to get any bloody words out now. I made some soda bread this afternoon. What, with lemonade? This afternoon, so I can slather it.
Slather it all over.
Slather it all over.
Lovely.
Let's not go there. I hope you told them to bog off. I have forgotten. What were we talking about?
I can't remember.
I don't know.
What were we talking about?
No idea. I like this, Mr. Klippenstein, or Stein.
Klippenstein.
I'm on episode 142, still catching up. I watch you guys during my lunch break at school when the other teachers are planning. You two, TWO, call yourself a teacher. You two.
I hope you don't teach English.
Well, I think it might be music by his thing.
Yeah.
Is that a semi-quaver or a pill pot? I can't remember. What are the...
What the hell is a pill
I
pot?
don't know. What's it called? Anyway, you two are the best distraction from all the joys of teaching.
Oh, I bet it is a joy as well these days.
Hi.
Hello,
Jamie.
Jay.
Hello. Kelvin says, what are you both drinking tonight? I'm on the badger piss again.
Yeah, I'm on the marmalade gin. It's lovely.
It's making him shout already. Gwen says, hope you are having a lovely Saturday, Foxes. I've got to stop this, haven't I? I've really got to stop this. Scotty says, hey, handsome Foxes. Hey, lovely.
Hello.
I should get my photo, full stop. I should get my photo book Monday.
Yes, I remember posting it.
Did you post it?
And we have signed it for you.
Ken says, hi, guys. Mine's in Inverness, the marmalade, that is. I think there's a lot of marmalade in Inverness tonight.
It takes about 3 days to get. It says 48 hours tracking, but it takes about 3 days to get out of the Highlands.
Somebody said that the post office have built a big new metal shed, and it says Foxes on it.
Foxes marmalade.
Yeah. Evening, you handsome chat. Oh, somebody's after a blowy. Hope you're both well. We're very good, thank you. No queue, just a slow journey until booked in for Monday. Lovely. Rhonda Davis, hello, good evening.
Hello, Rhonda.
Hope all is well. All is very good, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Chris, hello from sunny Matlock.
Matlock.
Hello from sunny Matlock. Hello from the West Highlands.
Hello, I hope it's nice over that side like it is over this side.
Well, you're going to get the better weather, I think, next week. And we're going to get the shitty weather next week.
Yeah, we're going to get the crap, I think.
We are. Hello.
Hello, Barbara Turner.
Hello, Barbara. Hello, boys from Rotherham. Full stop. It's Sparkle Life. Good evening, boys, from Simon and the Sleepy Sparkle.
Sleepy Sparkle.
Maureen's marmalade arrived on Thursday. Lovely, Sean. Will you make a lemon one?
Just lemon.
Sharon, are you going to answer the lady?
I might.
You might.
I might. I'll have a look.
You might answer her.
I might answer her, yeah.
All right. Sharon, hello, Bamba.
I've just posted another one for you, Mrs. Bamba.
Jacob, hello, Jacob. I'm sitting here enjoying a lovely cup of iced coffee. Oh, I'd love an iced coffee.
Iced coffee?
I was watching a man on... Well, I say man, he was about 18, on Instagram. And he got his coffee and he got like espresso, but a lot of it. Like half a cup full.
Oh, if you had that at this time of day, you'd be dancing all night.
Let me finish. And then he put some sugar. He put it in like an open pan. Like a pan. Right. It wasn't like a frying pan. It was like a pan, but it was flatter and a bit open. And he poured it in there and he put some sugar in. Not as much as you put in your marmalade. He put some sugar in. And then he dripped his cream in there and started whipping it. And it turned into like this creamy, frothy coffee. What's funny about that? What are you laughing at now? Any ideas? What? Can you let me some? I've saved it on Instagram anyway, so if you go on our Instagram, it'll be on there.
Oh my god!
Anyway, Jacob's sitting there enjoying a lovely cup of iced coffee, watching us two laugh and giggle, be merry. Thank you.
Yes, we are being merry.
Kelvin says, if it's not too personal, what have you been up to, Colin, while Sean has been making the marmalade? Well, if you believe what you hear on YouTube, absolutely shit all.
I know.
I do absolutely. I nearly swore then. I nearly said the F word.
Don't say it.
Fudge. I do absolutely fudge all. No, so what do I do?
The bees.
So the bees are taking up a lot of the time at the moment.
You prepare YouTube.
I do all the YouTube. I do
film YouTube, write YouTube, everything.
So all the shorts and the filming and everything to do with YouTube, I do. I also have to deal with the radio station just back there, which
that one there.
Takes up quite a few hours a week. I have to plan and prepare the vlogs. I do all the labels for the marmalade.
Yes, he does. He labels all the jars for me,
which takes ages.
Yeah.
What else do I do?
Sherlock.
I answer all the emails. I do all the accounts. I sort out Sherlock. I do some other bits and pieces.
Yeah.
So yeah. There you go.
We're both very, very busy.
Busy bees. Tina Charles, I love to love.
I love to love.
But my baby just loves to La 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 bamba. Says suit for the wedding picked up today. It's a bit early.
Bit early.
We haven't picked ours up
I hope
yet.
you haven't got it on already.
Have we? We've got to go M&S, haven't we, and pick it out yet.
M&S?
M&S, yeah.
Is it that posh?
It's yeah. No, B&M. That's what I meant.
B&M.
Yeah, I knew it with 2 letters.
Yeah, we haven't got out. Well, Colin's got his. I haven't got mine yet. It's not ready because obviously I've shrunk, so I've had to do it all again.
New shoes, and for us both from Leeds on Wednesday.
Ooh,
New
my
shoes.
sister's just been to Leeds today.
Get them worn in before you come to the wedding. I don't
Yeah.
want people taking them off with smelly feet. I'm not saying you've got smelly feet.
No, but he's going to be in them all day, so he needs to wear them in.
They do, yeah. Evening Foxes from Market Waiting. I remember Market Waiting.
Ooh.
Hi, Martin. We are well behind.
Well behind. Go on,
So
zoom down.
We're going to zoom right down to the bottom. Evening Treacles. Sent you a text message.
You sent him a text message? Mm-hmm. And he answered it?
He hasn't answered it yet.
He's probably been busy today tattooing.
He might be busy painting men.
Painting men.
You were talking about people getting on at you for making co.
Even Sam's at it now. She can't do it.
You were talking about people getting on at you for making co. I don't know. Hello.
Hello, Vanessa.
Hello. Sean looks like he's sat on a toilet with a tiled background.
Oh, thank you.
Evening, Steve Goodyear. Not far from a sunny Anderton boat lift.
Ooh.
There you go. What's my brother done to his little finger?
I cut it again. Again. Sharp knives. I should never be allowed.
Robin says that sorry, it should have said booked in for Salthouse Docks. Ah, right, yeah,
Ah, right.
yeah. Sorry, I'm scanning down because we're way behind.
We're way behind.
And I don't want to be answering questions from 20 minutes ago. So we've got to come down. So if I miss your question,
Do it again.
just give it a minute and then answer it again. All right? Because a lot of people are trying to be funny. A lot of it don't work, but they try anyway. Let's have a look. Hi guys. Hi Thomas.
Hello, Thomas.
Foxers. We're looking smart again, says Jane.
Thank
Evening,
you.
Kath Kiewit. Hello, Carol Smith says espresso at cost of £4. It's like a thimbleful. Well, espressos are little. They're not supposed. If you want a big un, you get a latte, a grande latte.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's cheaper than £4, I
Yeah.
think. No, it's not. It's about the same, isn't it?
Yeah. The labels are very precise on the marmalade, but a beggar to get off.
What do you want to take it off for?
Yeah, what do you want to take it off for? The recycler bubble.
Well, what the... Yeah,
Yeah, the recycler bubble. Oh, he's got the text message. He's not long been home. Slim Whitman's on. I had a go.
Slim's on.
I had a go at Slim Whitman on Facebook.
Did you?
I had a go at Slim Whitman. You're forgiven. Have you done any swimming lately, Colin?
He hadn't had time.
I hadn't had time.
He really had time. He hadn't even had time to go down to the beach this last 2 weeks, have you?
I think I've been to the beach twice this year.
Yeah.
But I mean, the weather's not been all that great, to be honest.
No.
But yeah, no. And the other thing is that because I'm having quite a few tattoos, because I had a tattoo there, and I had a tattoo there, and I had a tattoo there, and I've got a new one starting, which is going to go all the way down my arm. You can see where the tattooist has been like drawing lines, haven't you? It's nothing to do with the tattoo. He was just bored, I think, to be honest. So it's like, Mr. Klippenstein, hello. Can I just call you Colin? Where did you two meet? Thank you. You're an Y-O-U apostrophe R-E. You are. You're an inspiration to a guy such as
He's
myself.
a teacher.
I know he's a teacher. If I ever find I bet he's not an English teacher.
I said that last time.
If ever I find myself in a relationship, I hope it's as joyful as... Don't believe everything you see on social media.
We met in Leeds.
It's a twat, aren't you? We did meet in Leeds.
We met in Leeds on Briggate, which is the high street in Leeds.
We met, but we didn't. It wasn't like a romantic first meeting. I thought he was going to batter me.
Yeah, because I was seeing someone else at the time, and it was my other half at the time who was walking down the street with him. But Colin didn't know. He didn't know that this guy was with me. This guy did. Yeah. It didn't last long after that. That's how we met.
Oh no, that way. Yeah, so he kicked him out,
Yeah.
and then I'd just finished with somebody because his mum was a proper knob.
We can talk about them now because they're not here anymore.
Yeah, they're dead. No, they are.
I
Aren't
know.
they? So, yeah,
That's strong.
and that was it. And I thought he was going to kick me head in because I didn't know that he didn't know that I didn't know that his ex didn't know. I'm confusing myself
No,
now.
I see where you're coming from, yeah.
Yeah.
Colin didn't know that I didn't know that he didn't know he didn't know I didn't know.
Can we move on? It's getting complicated.
And it just blossomed from there, really. We
brains-
became friends first, and then we became drinking buddies, and then it sort of came from there, didn't it?
My brain stopped braining.
Your brain stopped braining a long time ago.
My ex's mum were a proper witch, wasn't she?
Oh, God, yes.
She was a proper witch.
Proper. Ooh, horrible woman.
She taught me that people. She taught me that shitty people do shitty things to other people because I think she felt shitty about herself.
Yeah, she was a horrible
and
person.
Not because I deserved to be shitty towards.
Yeah.
So she used to tell people I had HIV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That man's got AIDS.
I haven't.
No.
But yeah, not a nice lady
Horrible
at all.
woman.
Not a nice lady. Kelvin and Kendall, remember when I said I got prodded, poked, and photographed, and not in a good way? Can you get prodded, poked, and photographed, and not in a good way?
I bet he found that stressful.
I don't know. And not in a good way. Well, I got excellent news this week. All okay. Yay! Awesome. They found his tail. What? Did you used to call it your tail? I'm talking to the men now. Or the women who are men now. I don't know. I'm not getting involved in all this gender malarkey. But did you used to? What did you used to call it when you were a kid?
Spadge.
Spadge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ask my sister, she'll know.
Is that the noise it made when you kind of flung it against a window?
But that's what my mum called it.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to. My mum used to call it me tail.
Yeah. Get your hand off your spadge.
My brother's best friend, and I always thought this was a joke, but it wasn't a joke. My brother's best friend, when we were kids, I mean, we were talking like 8, 9, 10 years old, used to call it his pigeon.
His pigeon?
Yeah.
Why did it coo?
I don't know, but I never heard it called a pigeon before.
Yeah.
Yeah, what would you? Yeah, you know what I mean, don't you? Karaoke Blokey, hello, evening, beautiful boys.
It's got good taste.
He has on it. Thank you so much for the book.
Yes.
Lots of love and X's. I think Kelvin has found his tail.
Yes.
Because he seems to be enjoying it, doesn't he, by that?
By that he's enjoying it.
Goldie says, started the jar of orange and lemon, saving the other 2 jars for when my mum comes to stay next week.
Ooh.
Alfie calls it his winky.
Yeah.
Okay. Spadge says, Lynn, we said, hey up, Spadge, to our mates.
Yes, we did as well. Yeah, we did as well.
Spadge sounds like some form of genitalia.
Correct, it was.
It is.
Yeah,
That's what we're talking about. Get with it. Christ on a bike. Sorry, Sam. Mine was Tiddler, and it still is, says Michael Brown.
Yeah, it doesn't get any bigger when you get older.
Shell says, yes, it was his spadge or his widgie.
That's correct, yes.
I remember it being called a widgie.
Yeah, my mum always said spadge.
Yeah, get your widgie out. My wife calls it Henry because it's big and fat like Henry VIII.
Oh, my lord.
Blimey, can you imagine if your tail were as big as Henry VIII?
Did it have a beard?
You'd be dragging it round, wouldn't you?
Right on end.
Slim says it's one-eyed dragon.
Yes, that as well.
In Wigan, we used to say Todger or Todger.
Yes.
I've heard it called Todger.
Yes, I've heard that.
Daz is laughing. I don't know.
He's laughing at us.
Yeah. My ex named mine Wilberforce. Want that? Are You Been Served? That John Inman used to play. Want his first name Wilberforce?
I can't remember.
What were his name in Are You Being Served? John Humphrey's character's name.
Mr.
Oh God. Oh God, I can't remember now.
Quick, somebody tell us.
Oh, they were Mr. Granger.
Mr. Humphreys.
Mr. Humphreys, yeah. I'm sure his first name was Wilberforce.
Was it?
Yeah. Alan Nigel says, refer to mine as my Winston.
As Winston.
Mine was Stress Buster. Get
Stress.
lost.
You're weird, you lot.
Mrs. Ladycorn, dangly bit or flappy bit, male or female. No, we're not getting that. We're not doing lady bits.
We're not doing beef curtains again.
No, we've only just got rid of the taste of beef curtains in his mouth, haven't we? Tallywhacker.
Tallywhacker, I've heard that one before.
Yeah. As you get older, they shrink and look like a cocoon. That's what Dad says anyway. You know? They do. Shell, they get bigger.
No, yeah.
They get bigger.
Don't believe him. Don't believe Daz.
Don't make me stand up. Giblets,
My
says
sister's
G-Pan.
done well as well. She's lost 1.5 stone ish, I think.
Every time you ask Skylar, I just push it back even further. Sharon Bamber Daves is a no-see-em.
A no-see-em.
Graham calls it, I call it my lickle pecker.
Lickle pecker.
Michelle's just laughing now. She knows we're right. There we go, Mr. Wilberforce Claiborne Humphreys. I knew it was Wilberforce Humphreys.
Yes.
Yeah. Wiener.
Wiener, yes, that's an American thing, really.
Isn't that what you have in hot dogs?
Yeah,
hot dog wiener.
Yeah, you get a wiener, hot dog wiener, yeah.
I think some men would be grateful for one the size of a hot dog.
They would.
Some would.
I know, I would.
All you two do make me laugh.
Do we? Why?
I have no idea. The one-eyed milkman, says Brian Harper.
Oh, that's naughty.
I refer to it as now. You're trying to be funny now.
Tesco.
Don't try to be funny.
I think there's half a joke there. They're going to come back with the.
Jenny Sherwood says, hi both. I was shopping for guinea pig treats with my daughter, like you do, when she shouted, look, there's a knot nibbler. I misheard her and thought she said knob nibbler. Well, it might have been you.
I don't even know what a knot nibbler is.
It might have been you that were in there. You like nibbling knots, don't you?
What's a knot nibbler? More tea, Vicar.
Somebody who nibbles knots, I would
Yeah,
imagine.
but I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Johnson. I've heard it called Johnson before. Yeah. Or Heineken reaches the parts that others cannot reach. It'd be good if you had kind of control over it, like you do with your arm, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? If it's kind of stood there and all of a sudden you go, oh, I wonder which way the wind's blowing. This way.
Or have an eye on the end of it.
Yeah. Then you could see where it's going.
No.
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't want to see. No, you don't.
That'd be ace, wouldn't it? Why would that not be ace?
No. That'd be weird.
Well, it depends where you're putting it. If you were putting it inside a guinea pig, then yeah, that would probably be weird. But do you know what I mean? I've seen videos where you kind of see it from inside things. I mean, come on, we've all seen them, haven't we?
I worry about your internet
We've
searches.
all visited. Well, my girlfriend calls mine the anaconda. Well,
wow.
I think it's good that these...
It's good that she thinks it's as big as an anaconda.
Yeah.
Were you her first boyfriend?
I think Alfie's summed this up perfectly, which is, where is this topic going?
We have no idea.
It's actually going nowhere. We're going to stop this now. Mr. Klippenstein says, it feels like the unrated narrowboat. We know quite a few unrated narrowboaters, don't we? Love this side. You too. Baha. Thank you. Do you know what would be ace?
What?
If people could actually send in like the voice clips of it. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? It's like if people were to write a comment, do you know what I mean? But it actually worded it rather than.
Ah, right.
Do you know what I mean? So rather than actually kind of writing it in, they actually said it. That'd be brilliant. That if we could do like voice things. Sorry, I'm just talking out loud. Dave Greenwood is celebrating 17 months of membership. Hello.
Awesome.
Good evening.
Good
to you.
evening, Dave.
Shaky says, where is David's phone? You ask this every time and you get the same answer. Arseholes. That's what I'm going to say from now on.
Arseholes.
Arseholes. I'm not talking about David because he's not an arsehole. He's actually a very nice man.
He is.
My girlfriend calls my... Right, we're not doing...
We stop that.
Yeah,
Stop it.
We're stopping that. We're going to move on to something completely different, I think.
What's in Colin's bin?
No!
I'm not
Leave
getting
it in.
But I had to get it away from there because they'll see it. I had to look twice. Oh dear.
And welcome to another edition of What's in Colin's Bin. I hate this. I really, really
It's these.
hate
It's
this.
these people. They don't ask the right questions.
You don't listen. Look, they're guessing already. They don't listen.
Yes or no.
Arseholes. That's what it
No,
is.
don't guess
They're
what you
all
think it is.
arseholes. Welcome to What's in Colin's Bin. Tonight you could win yourself. We don't know because we've run out of photo books.
Have we?
And no, but I'm not. We've only got 3 left.
All right.
We're running out of photo books and we're running out of marmalade. So I don't know. I think we'll send the winner a surprise.
A surprise.
Yeah, you could win a surprise gift. There you go. I thought that one quick, didn't I? It's probably going to be this jacket because it's itchy as buggery, I tell you. And I like buggery. So all you have to do is guess what's in Colin's bin. You can ask as many questions as you like. We can only answer yes or no. If you just try to guess where it is before you've asked a question, we're not even going to put that on the screen. All right? The first correct answer that we see on the screen will be the person who wins. I think it's a really easy one tonight. I think Sean might have given you a bit of a clue. So we're going to give it a bit of a rattle.
Oh, you nearly showed it then.
Let's move it out of camera shot, but enough so Sean can grab it. Right, here we go. So, I am going to start. You've all been guessing, but I'm only going to start answering from here. So if you've asked already and it's not on screen, you're going to have to ask again. So Skylar Dave says, is it a rock?
No.
Is it personal?
No.
Is it edible?
No.
Is it Sean's undercrackers?
No.
Is it large?
No.
Is it from Amazon?
No.
Is it alive?
No.
Is it a roller? What sort of roller? Be specific.
What sort of roller?
Hair roller?
I know.
Rolls Royce roller? I don't know. Did it come out of the bathroom?
No.
Is it made of wood?
No.
Is it cylindrical?
Yes.
Is it a ball?
No.
Is it a nut nibbler?
No.
Is it used in the kitchen?
Yes.
Is it rubber?
No.
Is it a hammer?
No.
Is it out the fridge?
No.
Is it a plastic pipe?
No.
Can you drink it?
No.
Is it multicoloured?
No.
Is it usable?
It is. Yes.
Is it made of metal?
No.
Is it from the secret cupboard?
No.
Is it a rolling pin?
Oh my God.
That was so quick.
It's my rolling pin.
How quick was that?
Wow.
That was super, super quick.
That's a bit different to last week. Last week we were losing the will to live.
God, that just went on and on forever, didn't it? Well done, Chris Packett. It is a rolling pin. Send us an email to that email address with your address, and we'll send you a little bit of a surprise.
Oh.
A bit of a surprise. Now, that's why you're not allowed red wine in here.
I'll go get a cloth.
Theory has been proved right.
I'll go get a cloth.
Okay. Yeah, well done, Chris. Send us your address to that email address at the bottom of the screen, and we will send you a little bit of something. Back in a sec.
Colin's Bin!
Oh, get rid of that. Oh, you can't take me anywhere. Pause for wet cleanup.
No, he's not on the naughty step, but it just reinforces why he's not allowed red wine in here. That's why. Because when that does happen, at least it's not going to stink like red wine in here.
Oh,
well done, Chris. Then, as soon as we got your details, I don't know what we're going to send him. Shall I send him that?
no.
I don't know what to send him.
We'll have we'll send him some marmalade.
We'll think of something,
Yeah.
won't we? In the coffee, yeah, I think your Wi-Fi's a little bit dodgy.
Come on, Walter.
We've finished. Well done, Chris, says Joe Brown. Also, I need to text quicker, says Sheila and Bruce. Fetch a cloth, Granville. Never fear, Minge is here.
Hello. Oh, you're late. Where have you been?
Just wheelbarrowed in, I think she means. Another stone of oatmeal.
Oh, yeah,
my God.
She sent me a photo of all the oatmeal she's been buying for all this parking she's making for the wedding.
The back of her car's going to be like that, isn't
For
it?
our wedding barbecue the night before.
At least it didn't go down his trousers, says Jennifer.
No, that's true. Oh,
Sean, are you still experimenting with marmalade made with gin?
I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to do though, Brenda. You got a fab name, by the way. That was my mum's name.
Hope you two didn't go for a quickie. Sean's out of breath. Weren't you watching, love? He threw half a bottle of gin and lemonade all over my studio.
Gonna have to go get a refill in a minute.
Is there a built-in Silver Fox playlist? I have no idea. If you go onto our YouTube channel and then click on the playlists tab, if there is, it will be there.
If not, it's nearly at the beginning of when we start. Nearly at the beginning when we started on YouTube, isn't it? So
It is, yeah.
it's not going to be that far. It's not. It's going to be quite close to the front.
Roy says, how is Sherlock this evening? Shall we look?
Yeah, let's have a look.
There he
Oh,
is.
it's out. Look, it's lovely and sunny.
It's still so. Can you tell? I actually give him a bit of a spring cleaning there.
Yes, you have. You've trimmed the grass.
Trimmed his grass, and I changed his water yesterday, and his sand. I've
got
moved
a
his
new
sand, and he's sat there looking very chilled. Let's zoom in and
zoom in.
see if he's asleep. I think he's
I
asleep.
think he might have his eyes shut. He's chilling in the sun.
Yeah, he's chilling. He's fast asleep. Bless him.
Yeah, he's loving it in there.
Lee Ray says, "What canal vlogs do you guys watch, Cos?"
What canal vlogs do we watch?
We actually don't watch many.
We don't. We watch Fran and Rich, don't we? Which is
We watch them too.
Them two.
They're quite good.
yeah. We watch Floating Our Boat. We watch Our Narrowboat Quest. We watch
Holly.
Holly the Cafe Boat. We watch those. There's not many we watch. We glance at all the others of the people that we know. Do you know what I mean? We do nip in and out, don't we?
Bit like a shop.
A bit like a shop, yeah.
Walk in and say, "This is shite," and then we'll walk out again, won't we?
Yeah, we do. But we,
I'm not saying which channel that is, though.
the people
are we?
we actually know, we watch, don't we?
Yeah. Mackerel Cap says, "I've made blackberry and gin jam and strawberry and prosecco jam."
Ooh, my sister would like prosecco jam.
Was that you hicking, or were you doing a?
An impression of my sister.
All right. Somebody asking, "Is it really a rolling pin?"
Yes.
Well, it's round, and you can roll with it. Can you see through it?
No.
Ooh. Do you still have the thermostat pot you had on Silver Fox?
No.
Oh, you mean Mr. D's, was it?
Mr. D's
thermal cooker.
thermal pot, yeah. No, I don't. I can't use it on my hob because it has a
Penis.
cast iron part stuck to the base of it to retain heat when you cook it on a gas hob. We have an electric glass hob, so I can't use it on there. Otherwise, it just scratches it. I now use a slow cooker, an electric slow cooker, which is exactly the same.
It was quite intelligent when we got it. It just kind of, it's a bit slower.
Slower.
Yeah, the thing on the boat,
Brilliant to use on the boat.
it's
Perfect.
about power saving,
Yeah.
and that's why we got it on the boat. But because we've got electricity in the house,
Yeah, that's right.
we don't really need to be saving that power. So we just have a normal slow cooker now.
It's an amazing little pot. If you're on a narrowboat or in a caravan or a motorhome, anything like that, because it's so power saving. Raheem's here, look.
Hello, Raheem.
Hello, Raheem. Thank you.
Some donations to the channel. Thank you.
You're a darling. You know that.
Still, sorry, I'm burping lemonade. Do you know what I'm buying this week with all the super chat money?
What are you doing?
I'm buying foundation. You all right?
Yeah, I've got that splinter I've got in my hand. I didn't get out.
It's swarming season at the moment, and I've touched wood. I've been lucky. What?
There's not been no wood there for a long time.
Yeah, but you get softwood and hardwood, don't you? It's swarming season now. Touch wood. I haven't lost any bees to swarms yet because I'm being really careful and I'm watching out. And
We've been splitting instead of letting them swarm.
yeah,
haven't
when the hives have been getting really packed, I've started splitting them and putting supers on because there's quite a few of them that are starting to store honey at the moment.
Yeah.
So I've been lucky. So all the super chats I'm buying wax foundation, which is going in the beehives at the moment. So thank you, Raheem. £10 actually buys me 10 sheets
It does.
of beeswax.
It's Which is a full super.
which is a full super. So thank you
Full
very
super.
much for that.
So
Thank
we'll
you.
get 10 frames of honey from that.
We are. Graham says you're broadcasting in 480p, lads. No, we're not. No, we're not. It's just your system.
Yeah.
We are broadcasting in 1920 and 1080 HP. Speaking of power saving, we were delighted our solar panels got up to 9 kilowatt hours at one point today.
Wow.
Wow, that is good.
Wow.
That is good. Jenny says, Sean, give Doctor Who another go. What a load of... No, it is bad, isn't
No,
it?
not giving it another go. Not till he's gone.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily the actor, it's the writer.
Dan says, greetings, looks like I got Hoem just in time.
Hoem.
Hoem.
Have you been to the pub first?
Means-
It looks like
I
it.
think he means homo.
Yeah. I think you've been to the pub first.
50 minutes late. Shall we pretend we're starting again from beginning?
No. No.
No, that told me then, didn't it? How many beehives you got? I got 15 hives and I'm currently jarring up our latest crop, says Matt.
Have you? They still need to cap ours off.
I've still got the 21 hives. I've got 2 splits at the moment that are in nukes, which I don't know what I'm going to do with, so I might be sending them to other people because I don't want to take more hives on because some other people have got hives around here and I don't want to
Flood the place.
have too many bees everywhere. 21 at the moment. Jarring up our latest crop. Yeah, a lot of people further south from us have started jarring theirs up. I think somebody from round here has...
Yeah, there's somebody about 8 miles up the road has done theirs, their first crop.
The
as
thing
well.
is that where my bees are, there's not a lot. I don't think 'cause this is the first spring and summer, but it doesn't seem to be a lot of nectar in the spring summer flowers. It looks like it's
pollen.
there seems to be it seems to be more of a heather crop for me. I think so, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens.
They're bringing honey in, but they're not. The supers are not full yet, and they're not being capped off yet. A couple have been capped off, but nowhere near ready yet. So there you go. Have you guys ever had a latte with a shot of Bailey's?
Oh, that sounds nice.
It does, doesn't it? I bet
That
Costa
sounds
don't do
lovely.
that.
It's just like having a whiskey in it, isn't it?
Yeah. Sharon Bamber.
Hello, Sharon.
For a few found out that will pay two supers of foundation.
Well, actually, that's brilliant.
Thank you, Sharon Bamber.
I'm so looking forward to meeting Sharon now.
And Bamber as well. I've been doing your seating plans this last couple. I finished it yesterday.
I think she sat on the bench outside, didn't she?
Yeah. You know when you do a
Andrea.
social media
My
post.
sister.
I'll just shut up.
Go on.
You tell me when you've finished.
I've done.
Are you sure?
I've finished.
You're not going to think about when I start talking?
No.
I'm going to hold this just in case. What? Just warming it
No,
up.
you're being naughty.
I'm just warming it up, ready for you.
Stop
That's
being
all.
naughty. You forgot what you were saying now, haven't you?
No, I haven't forgot what I'm saying. I was doing the seating plans, and you know when you
Yes.
put a post on social media, and instantly you just think, oh, that one word makes the whole thing sound. And I put the word that I said that seating plans were a faff, and then people automatically assumed that it meant stress and that people didn't get on with each other. And it's
Everybody
like, it's
gets
not
on
that
with
at
everybody.
all. It's like, oh. But I hope everybody likes.
Sharon's going to get on with everybody anyway because she's going to be half cut.
Alistair's Hole says, any scare cam this evening?
No.
You could see them all going,
You can
turn it down, Dave. Turn it down. It's coming. Jenny Rowe says that somebody didn't like that. Come on then, show us your balls. Tell us why you didn't like that. Jenny Rowe, Sean, how much weight have you lost so far? I've lost 2 stone so far. You are looking fabulous.
I have lost exactly the same as you. 2 stone. Exactly the same as you, Jenny. Yeah, so yeah. Awesome to you as well. Yeah, I've lost 2 stone.
Do bee colonies, isn't that what Brian's called?
Colonies.
Do bee colonies outcompete bumblebees? If not, why?
Hey?
Right, bee colonies outcompete no. So honeybees and bumblebees are actually totally different.
Yeah.
So honeybees that I keep and beekeepers keep are like farmers. So imagine honeybees as farmers on a commercial scale. So honeybees, all they want to do is mass reproduce and then split and swarm to create 2 colonies, and that ensures the survival of the species. And then they'll grow again and split and grow again and split, and that's how they multiply. So that's how they survive as a species. And the way they get food is they will a bee will find a really good source of nectar or pollen, and it will come back and it will do a little wiggle dance, which I've done in a vlog for you, and that will tell all the other bees to go to that place, and basically they'll farm it to death. They'll take everything that they can and store it either as pollen or as nectar. So that's what honeybees do. Now bumblebees around here are a little bit different. Bumblebees they can still live in nests, but it's not tens of thousands. It could be just
half a dozen.
It could be dozens or 100 or so. There's really not many in a nest, and some of them are just solitary. But they are like grazers rather than farmers. So rather than storing up as much as they can, they will go out and they'll just chill and they'll just eat and get some pollen and bring it back and just store a bit. They don't do it to make honey for the winter because they die off at the end of the
queen
season.
Survives in the winter.
And the queen will survive, but she hibernates, so she doesn't need a store of honey to get her through. So they're actually very different. So they don't compete for each other at all. They just get on with each other. I've actually seen bumblebees in and around the hives, and there's no fighting or anything.
No, they're just
quite chilled.
Bumble around.
There you are. I thought you were going to say bum boy around then. Laurie says, Colin and Sean, you are my favourite couple.
Oh, thank you, darling.
How sweet is that? Sharon says she'll behave.
I know you will. I was only joking, Sharon.
Hazel says we're looking great. Ta,
Thank
honey.
you.
Slim Whitman lost 2 stones, 2 kidney stones.
2 kidney stones, yes.
Not allowed to do that anymore, are we?
No.
That'll be making Justin laugh, though.
Yes, it will.
Jenny says that's awesome. I don't know what we've said, but whatever it
My
is.
weight loss.
Is it true, says Paul Thorpe, that Asian hornet wasps are attacking honeybees in the UK? Okay, so Asian hornet are not wasps. Asian hornets are hornets, so they're a different species altogether. There are European hornets and Asian hornets, and the Asian hornets are the ones that people are worried about at the moment.
It's big.
They literally are that big. Now, luckily, again, touch wood, we don't have them this far north in Scotland.
No, we don't.
We've not seen one anywhere near us, to be honest, quite further south into Scotland. So I'm not worried about them as far as our hives up here are concerned, but I have got friends and people who I get advice from in England
And Wales.
who have seen them.
Yeah.
And they are becoming more prevalent. But yes, Asian hornets can
Take over a hive.
can affect a honeybee hive, so it is something. But they're excuse my language, but they are pretty shit hot on it at the moment, and they're all kind of watching out. And there's like databases and people emailing each other, so the nests are getting taken away, and they're trying to control it the best that they can.
Yeah.
Matt says I've gained 2 stone this year.
Oh, no, Matt.
Alfie says that's awesome.
Thank you, mate.
Mine Goldie says, hey, first time commenting. Had my marmalade delivered today, gave it to my dad, and he recommends it way better than any shop he's had. That's
Awesome.
Nice to hear, is that?
Thank you.
Tina Thomas says 2 stone, amazing achievement.
I feel it is because I found it difficult.
Tell you the word I was trying to think of last week, and I couldn't because the word in my head was smelt, but what I actually meant was svelte.
Ah.
You look very svelte.
Svelte. Svelte. That sounds like a Norwegian.
I used to think it meant melting metal.
It sounds like a Norwegian word.
Yeah, svelte in metal.
No. Smelt. Svelte.
Yeah. We have a masonry bee living in our wall, says Lynn Bishop. Matt Swift loves the bee wiggle.
Yes.
Carl McPhee says, can bees sting each other? If they wanted to, yeah. The queens can kill each other with a sting.
Yes.
So there's no reason why not.
If there's more than one queen, they'll fight to the death.
Matt says, Varroa mites kill more than hornets. Well, I'd say that to somebody who's lost some of their colonies to hornets, and I don't think they'll...
Yeah, we've never lost anything to Varroa, have we?
No, we're shit hot on Varroa as well up here. We have Varroa, but it's not on none of my apiaries. It's a problem anyway. I very rarely see Varroa on the boards when I do a check. Really enjoyed your video on the bumblebees. I had no idea the queen was the only one that survived the winter. There you go. Hazel B just looked up about Asian hornets. Some were detected in Kent, so people are looking out. Yep.
Yes.
Smelt is also a fish.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Brilliant, Sean. Thank you. Well done on your weight loss, Sean. Looking stunning.
Andreas, thank you so much for the super chat.
Look at that.
That's more foundation for the bees.
It is more foundation. Yes, thank you, Andreas.
Might actually be able to get some honey.
Yes.
Money, mummy. Honey, mummy.
Oh, tell him about the honey, mummy.
Brenda says that Sean, is your shirt tonight another one you've been able to start wearing again?
It is. Yes. This shirt, 3 months ago, I couldn't even fasten. Yeah, I wouldn't have even attempted to wear it.
Stand up, show the people your lovely slim self. Look at that. Turn around, Slim Shady.
Look.
Breathe in.
There's still a little bit of belly there. There's still a little bit to go.
Mrs. Ladycorn says, we're celebrating a little tonight. My nephew's twins were born yesterday.
Oh, awesome.
They are 7 weeks premature and they need a bit of help. But,
7 weeks, wow.
but they're doing amazing. We have so much to be grateful for.
Wow.
Oh, that's lovely,
That's
isn't it?
absolutely awesome. I bet they're tiny.
That's brilliant. Congratulations.
Fair, congratulations.
Brilliant shot. We've had that one, haven't we?
Yeah, we have that one.
Scotty says, happy Pride. Oh, we don't do
We
Pride.
don't do that.
I was in York today. There was a Pride event there. It's good that people can enjoy it, but
Yes, it is.
We don't really get involved.
Yeah, we don't like all that stuff.
Joe Brown says, looking good. Short, she's got her eyes on you, look.
She's got her eyes on me again.
Somebody was asking earlier on how you've done it.
How I've done it?
and I forgot to put it on.
Basically, I've eaten less and walked more. Haven't I?
Yes.
Simple.
Sorry, I was distracted. My radio station I just turned my head a little bit and I saw something flashing that shouldn't have been flashing. Sorry, Sean, go on.
Basically, eat less calories, burn more calories. It's that simple. Calories in, calories out. Isn't it?
Yes. What? Sorry. That's awesome, Sean. Yes, I agree with Slim. That's awesome. Good evening, Sheila. Hello.
Good evening, Sheila.
Christy Bagnall. Well done, Sean.
Thank you.
Give us a He already has, love.
Yeah, I just have.
I think you missed that. Sheila and Bruce says, we're going to save our jars of marmalade for when we go on holiday to the Isle of Bute in July because we love it there.
Ooh, nice.
One for you.
Wow, Sean, well done. You look fab. Do you think you'll keep up with the good work after the wedding? Well, Colin asked me that, didn't you, today? And yes, I think I will. Yes.
How?
How? By not eating too much. My main problem was a great big bar of chocolate every day.
I wondered where that was going then.
And I don't touch it now. And I don't... Sometimes I'll crave it, but I don't miss it. So every now and then I'll just have a little bar of chocolate, and that's it.
Alistair's Hole. He's changed it back. Oh, no, it's Alistair's Holes. He says, I think Sean deserves an award for his weight loss. A round of applause. Do you want a round of applause or do you want the clap?
I don't want the clap.
Is he going to get a yes?
Yeah, all right. Woo! Yes.
Painter Man Tattoo says, you'll be yomping up the mountain with us next week then, Sean.
Oh, we'll see how my knees are. If we're going to go yomping up the mountain, give me prior notice that I can rest all day, and then we can do it in the evening.
Jane says, when you peckish, Sean, what do you nibble on? Let's not go there. Hazel B says, no, I know. Lol, typed two. No, go on, you can answer, Jane.
Pickled onions.
We go through a lot of pickled onions.
Pickled onions. I love pickled onions. There's no calories in them, really.
Rick says, Sean, you're right about... Oh, did you get the email? We've changed your address for you. Sean, you're right about svelte being a Norwegian word.
All
it's
right.
the imperative of to starve.
Really?
There you go.
Oh, didn't know that.
Carol says, I liked how Colin explained weight loss the other week, how to eat less. Yeah, just don't eat.
Yeah, that's basically simple. You just eat less calories.
Miss Maggie says, shout out to both of you. Hello, boys. Oh, I like when people give us a shout out.
I do.
Because we normally give other people a
We
shout
do.
out.
Thank you, Miss Maggie.
Jenny says, I have a square of dark chocolate if I get a craving.
Yes. Yeah. With all with all these mint poppets that Colin's got
Had.
I say, can I just have two? Don't I only need two.
And yesterday he was greedy and had three. And
I
he
had
was,
three yesterday, but that's because you gave me three. I asked for two.
And he was up all night having nightmares.
I actually was. I was having terrible. I had a terrible night last night.
You were dreaming that Joe McKeldry were coming on to him, weren't you?
Oh no, but that is a nightmare. I weren't dreaming that, but oh no. No, I was having. Yeah, I had a bad night last night. Don't know why.
Pickled onions and cheese on toast. I'll tell you why I bought pickled onions. Because when I was coming home from Edinburgh the other week, the sandwich they gave me was Emmental and mustard with pickled onions.
So it was like pickled onions.
It was like chopped up pickled onions with a bit of mustard. But I think they did something with the mustard, and it was on a roll. But
You're going to make
nice.
it yourself, aren't you, and then not like it.
No. Well, it will go one of two ways. I'll either make it and not like it, or I'll like it and have it every day for about 8 months.
And then you'll not like it.
And then one day I'll just decide that I really don't want to see it again in my life, ever.
That's exactly what he does with food. Oh, dear.
What was the last one?
Oh, I can't remember.
I can't remember, but that, yeah. Yeah. Pickled onions, though. You have gone through a lot of pickled onions.
Yeah, because they're easy to stack on. There's not many calories in them, so it just that a little bit of eating gets rid of your hunger.
Richard Griffin says, thank you, Sean, for your honesty and well done.
Thank you.
Rick says, I did get the email. Thank you. Our pleasure.
Lovely.
Andreas, do bee colonies outcompete bumblebees? If not, why? We've answered that one, love.
I think that might be the same one.
Rewind about 10 minutes, and I answered that one. Christ on a bike. Sheila Wynn, my mum, Marion, dropped piping hot korma sauce down herself this evening and burnt herself.
Oh, my God.
Can you blow her a kiss? I think it's more than a bloody kiss she needs blowing.
She needs to get it under the cold tap
Oh.
and get some ice on it.
Blimey. Blimey is a name from the past. Deborah Hockley.
Deborah Hockley. Is that the Deborah Hockley?
Smarting ourselves up for her. Hang on a minute.
Is that the Deborah Hockley?
I think it is.
It is.
How the bloody hell are you both? I'm sitting on my rear deck eating air-fried pork belly.
Oh.
Sending you lots of...
Pork belly.
Oh,
Debbie, I could murder a bit of pork
that's
belly.
why I looked at you.
Oh, I could murder a bit of pork belly, all that lovely juicy crackling and fat. And oh, how's your new boat? Is it lovely? This is another good
Give her a
YouTube channel
kiss.
to watch.
Give her a kiss.
A kiss. She's a darling. I love her to bits.
Goldie says, somehow I'm managing to lose weight, though my stash of 40 cream eggs keeps calling to... You've still got cream
Have you
eggs?
still got 'em?
They went out of fashion like 3 months ago. Till Christmas. Andreas, Sean, have you considered getting into woodworking?
That's a question from out of the blue, isn't it? No.
Well, you already have in a way, haven't
I already
you?
have in a way. I've made the muse. I've made the benches, the work benches, the workshop, the bird table. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's good with his wood. And we're starting to show people how good he is with his wood. That was a filthy eye movement you just did. Oh my, that's pure...
I've run out of drink.
That was pure Kenneth Williams.
Can I go let the dogs out?
No, not yet. It's only 8 o'clock. Okay. Gherkins are my go-to picks, says Tina Thomas. You'll have to go on then if you want, and I'll catch up with
I'll
these.
give it 2 minutes.
Okay. Can we see the dogs? If we haven't seen them for... They're not allowed in the studio
Because
anymore.
Mayhem.
They do cause a lot of bother in the
I'm
studio.
going to go let them out in a minute.
And because we've got the radio station and everything in the studio, there's a lot of like electrical equipment and plugs and
There's
sockets
wires
and things.
all around here so they can't come in.
And we had a bit of an incident with Ollie chewing an internet cable, and it was luckily it was an internet cable and not a power cable he chewed, otherwise he would have been a fried Ollie. So that's why they're not allowed in the studio anymore.
Yeah, there's wires everywhere. And Ollie is a sod.
Go on then, you go get. Can you bring my treat up as well?
You want your chocolate?
My little treat. Lynn May says, "Oh yum, yummy, yum" to the Sarnie Colin. It was pretty lovely, to be honest. Take them with you, Sean. It was pretty lovely actually, and I probably won't be able to recreate it. Mike says that, Colin, do you alter your eating habits to help Sean? Not really. I don't need to lose any weight. My weight's kind of ideal. And if I go on the diet that Sean's on, then I'll lose weight and I don't need to lose weight. And so that doesn't work. So what we tend to do is we have healthy meals, but Sean's portions are lower. So Sean used to eat a lot of really bad foods, a lot of chocolate. I mean, we're talking like a big family-sized bag of chocolate or a big family bar of chocolate every single day, plus bags of crisps when he went down to the supermarket, lots of coffees and cakes and things like that. So I would say 90% of his diet has just been stripping out all of that sugar. And then the other 10% is just changing little things like instead of having chips with a meal, he'll now have kind of air-fried vegetables or whole grain rice or whole grain pasta. Do you know what I mean? It's just swapping things out just to make that little bit of difference to meals, which is what I was doing anyway. So yeah, mine's not helped. Mine's not changed. Sorry, it's he just didn't need any help. He was doing it all himself. Joe Brown loves pickled onions. Lady Corn, she says, I make my own pickled onions every year, always do them for Christmas. I had a relative, I'm sure I had an auntie who used to do that. I'm sure I did, and they were really nice as well. How are you getting on with the new tattoo, Colin? Which one? This one. So I've got quite a few actually. I've got the ones on my neck. I've got one there, and I've got one there, and I've got one on my chest. Wrong one. There it is. One on my chest. And then this is the start of my sleeve. This one. This one's an old one up here. So this is the start of my sleeve. So where you can see the lines kind of going all the way around my arm. So it's going to be, this is going to kind of start to basically go all the way down to here, just to the top of my hand. And it will be in different panels and different shapes. So you've got kind of the honeycomb and the black star, and then you've got a couple of other bits and pieces. So I'm back in tomorrow, hopefully. I'm back in tomorrow morning for quite a few hours, probably maybe 5, 6, 7 hours, hopefully. So I could get quite a lot of it done tomorrow. But yeah, this is, it's not scabbing because I'm putting cream on it now. I don't put anything on it for the first about 2 days when it's really raw. I just wash it 2 or 3 times a day. Keep it covered. I have like a long sleeve baggy t-shirt so it's not rubbing against it, but it's still getting air to it and keeping it clean. But it has dried out now, so it looks a little bit rough at the moment. But I'm just putting some cream on twice a day when I've washed it and not touching it too much. But you'll hope it will be finished for the wedding. So Alfie, you'll get to see the completed piece at the wedding. Hopefully it will be done quite a few weeks before the wedding, actually. Carl says, crispy pork belly, lovely. It's a good job he can't see this. Colin and I go on food jags like you. Oh my days, love you both so much. You are looking bloody lovely. I'll put that one back on again when he comes back up, Debbie. Chris, I've just dropped my pork sausage on the barbecue. Don't be winding him up like this. It's a good job he can't see this. Hazel says you could make and sell bird tables. We're actually thinking of that because we do need to earn some money. People think YouTube is a big money in it, and it's really not. We don't get anywhere near the views we used to get when we were boating. So we've had to kind of change, and that's why we're doing the marmalade and the honey and things. Thank you. Debbie's got a message for you.
Oh, Debbie, oh my days, love you both so much. You are looking bloody lovely. You look amazing. I've seen your recent photos of you. You look amazing, doesn't she?
Brenda says, Colin, will your new tattoo sleeve cover up one of your existing tattoos? Yes and no. So this is quite an old one. This is a tribal that I've had for quite a few years. I have got some. It's always weird trying to work out where this is on the camera. So I've got one there, and I've got one there. So this will be kind of worked into
integrated.
It's not going to disappear. It's not a cover up. It'll still be as it is. It will just form part of this tattoo. Yeah. Aaron, wondering where you'd got to.
Oh yes, where are you? Good evening, guys. Have me and Mitch missed anything? No, you haven't. Where have you been? Yeah, where have you been? You're going to have to watch it all back. Good evening, Mitch. Hello, Mitch. Are you all right, darling? Have you been a good boy? He's been a good boy.
Carol says chocolate does have good properties in it, believe it or not, but it's not excess. It depends what sort of chocolate. If you're eating this crap that I'm eating...
That's not... Cadbury's is the best.
No, it tastes the best, but that's because it's got the most crap in it.
That's true.
So certain chocolates have got a lot more sugar content and fat.
Which is Cadbury.
Yeah, some of the darker chocolates, like the 70% stuff, tends to be less sugar. So that's
less sugar, more cocoa.
Not necessarily good for you, but less bad for you than most of the other chocolates.
Yeah, my dad used to like really dark chocolate.
She's here. Bruschetta's here.
Oh, you're here.
Better behave yourselves. Just finished my first craft fair selling my pottery.
Ooh.
She'll be bringing it on the bus, won't she? She'll be having it on the bus
she'll
out
have
of
a
Inverness.
stall outside the castle.
Glad I didn't miss the whole stream. Deb Cooper says, "Hi Colin, how painful is the tattooing?"
Depends on the tattooist.
It does depend. Well, I think it depends on the tattooist and his equipment.
Yes, and the tattooist, our friend Justin, the painted man tattooing, is an awesome tattooist.
Yeah, I mean the ones on my neck. There's one there, and there's one there, and then there's that one on my chest.
Yeah, I've got the same one on my chest there.
So they're new, and to be honest, I barely felt them. It was like being scratched. It didn't feel.
Yeah, I didn't. I barely felt that on my chest either.
This was a little bit different because it goes down right into the crook of my elbow, which is a little bit sensitive. So that was a little bit nippy. But luckily, there's not much to do there. He was only working down there for about... Rephrase that. He was only working on that area for probably about half an hour. So
You're having some more work done tomorrow, aren't you?
yeah, I've told him that. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, if you're still watching, Gabby, come round for a coffee if you get bored tomorrow.
Can't wait to see it done, says Alfie.
Yeah, it's going to look awesome. You'll see it at the wedding, mate.
Alfie's having one on his willy. No, he's not. Peter and Sarah, are you still awake?
I don't know how you two do
I
it.
thought you would have been back to bed by now. Sounds like your wedding outfit, Colin, is just a kilt and tattoos. I would, if I could go back in history, I would have liked to have been a Pict.
A what?
A Pict. Google the Pict. Pictish.
Picked. I don't know what that means.
Basically, they lived naked and were covered in tattoos.
Oh, really?
That is just like me, isn't it?
Yeah, really. Yeah.
I would have liked that. And they fought people.
Did they?
Yeah,
you don't fight people, though,
I don't
do you?
fight people. I stand and clap and eat popcorn.
Yes.
Peter Vidgeon, do you think he ever gets called Pigeon by mistake?
Only today.
I was told that my grandfather used to make gin in the bath. Grandma put a stop to it as it was taking the enamel off the bath. Wow, that sounds like strong stuff, doesn't it? Wow, can you imagine the percentage that must have been?
Oh, dear me.
Miss Maggie says, how do you decide the design of your tattoos? Is it art or sentimental?
Both.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both. This one, which is going to be completely unique.
You can't see them because of that.
Yeah, it's weird because I'll show you it when it's done because there's quite a lot of. So what I did basically is I said to Justin, I sent Justin probably about 50 different pictures and said I like this, I like this, I like this, I like how this and this and what he's done is he's basically come up with a few designs where I didn't like, and then he kind of came up with something that I did like, and it's weird because it's the kind of artistic style that I like, but it's got things within it that mean something. But it's also the design. You can see the lines on my arm. They're there for a purpose because it's like if you look at that looks oval, yeah? But as soon as I bend my arm, you see how it kind of still keeps a shape, even though it's a completely different shape. So it still forms kind of a design. So he's really good.
Those lines on his arm are tattooed on.
Yeah, they are tattooed on. They were just Sharpie pen, but there's tattoo underneath now.
That's a guide for the tattooist.
Yeah.
And Painted Man Tattooing is a brilliant tattooist.
Rhonda says your tattoo looks like it has a bee theme.
It does.
It does have a bee theme. It does have a bee theme. Yeah. Kelvin, back here on my. Shall I start that one again?
I thought it were me that were drinking.
Kelvin, back here, migraine on the wane. Sean, have you thought of making pickled eggs?
No.
Why?
I don't like pickled eggs. Yeah, I don't like pickled eggs. No.
You're going to have to string this out while I chew this.
I do like hard-boiled eggs, but I don't like them pickled. And to be honest, we never have enough for ourselves, do we? We really don't. They sell like hotcakes. The neighbours love our eggs. Absolutely love our eggs, don't they?
We don't have any honey.
No, we don't.
Of all the honey we had last year, I mean, we had about 200 jars.
We ended up with half a jar, that much.
Yeah, that's all we got.
Yeah.
I mean, take from that what you will. Either we don't like honey or we're just so desperate for money that we sold every single drop that we could get.
No, we do like honey.
Pickled onions and brandy sauce. Yum, yum, says Terry.
Brandy sauce? Never had brandy sauce with pickled onions.
Jane says, my both from Solihull. Do you both have an iWatch? I don't wear anything. E does. You wear one, don't you?
I have an hour. I ain't got it on today.
Hi, Sean. I was hoping you were here.
Yes, I'm here. I've been out letting the dogs out when you came on.
Cass says, I've cut out the 4 C's. Oh, hang on.
Chocolate chips, cake and crisps. Yes, although I do have.
You knew I read that
chips.
before I put it on just in case, didn't you?
I do have chips, but the portions are cut down. It's just, the calories are cut down, smaller portions. I used to cook for about 6, didn't I?
Slim Whitman says that my doctor says if it tastes good, spit it out.
Yeah. I don't know where you're going with that, Slim. I don't know where you're going with that.
Aaron, we've been out over Cannock Chase with Milo, our Cocker Spaniel, looking for the fallow deer.
Ooh.
Did you find any? Well, I think if Milo found any, he would have been off after them, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Suzanne says, I promise there will be no next Tuesday pottery stand at the wedding. My suitcase isn't big enough, and they will have weight limits for luggage. Don't worry, the stewards will have you straight out the door if they see that. Minge says, I will show you my secret tattoo, Alfie.
Oh, you're in. Even I haven't seen it, Alfie.
I don't know whether to move Alfie onto Andrea's table.
Oh my God! Don't move him. Don't sit him next to Andrea. The poor man will be traumatized.
Or move Andrea to Alfie's table. What do you reckon, Alfie? You're currently on the boat tubers table.
Yeah.
With all the boat tubers. So you can either go on the boat tubers table or you can sit next to Andrea. Actually, Andrea's on one of the front tables as well near us.
Yes.
So you let us know what you want to do.
Because Andrea's family, so.
Yeah. Hazel's going to order some marmalade. I'd hurry up because we're down to the last third of stock again.
Get in there quick.
Within 24 hours, it's gone down again. Oh, just by the way, people in America that have been asking when. So the reason we're not posting to America at the moment is nothing to do with the regulations or anything. We've already sorted that out. The problem is that we can only make each batch is about 12 jars.
I can only make so much.
And if he does 2 batches a day, which is about 24 jars, that takes him a whole day. And we have other stuff to do. We have life and other stuff going on. So we can only make so many batches a week. And because people are buying it so fast, we can't keep up with demand in the UK. As soon as we've got enough stock in stock that we're not running out every day, then we're going to start sending it out to America, which should be next week, shouldn't it?
Because it's a new product that we've put on the website, people want it straight away. So once people have got what they want, it will slow down a little.
So if you're in the States and waiting for the marmalade, it shouldn't be long at all.
Yeah.
A week, 2 weeks tops, I would imagine. Yeah. And just a little side note on that: if you are a Patreon or a YouTube member, again, you'll get first dibs on that. So we'll be opening up the American deliveries a couple of days before on Patreon and YouTube members before we open it up to everybody else.
I best get in the kitchen again.
So another good reason to join us on Patreon.
I think Alfie's laughing at Andrea.
Well, Joe says Colin tattoo is going to be amazing, and Alfie,
it really is.
I think Alfie's laughing because he said he could never tattoo his tiddle. I wondered where this was going for a minute. James says, I'm a lapsed pianist. Can you remember that 12-inch pianist we used to know when his tiny piano? In a dream I had last week, I was asked to play a piano in a church. The only thing I could play was the theme to What's St. Colin's Day.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Oh dear, we need a time lapse of Sean's facial expressions. His side eye and stone face game is strong. Oh dear me. Sean, have you thought about making a chili jam?
No, I haven't actually.
How come?
I just haven't thought of it, that's all. And it's supposed to be really nice. It's supposed to be really nice.
What's in it? What would be...
Chili.
Well, obviously, but you know what I mean. Come on, I'm chewing. I want you to...
Chili jam, you can... I'd have to look at recipes.
So you don't know?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'd have to look at recipes. Alfie, tiddle, I'm dying. Colin, are you going to have any tattoos on your face?
No.
No. And Sean, are you getting any more tattoos? Well, now there you go. These tattoos I've got here, I've got one there.
Sorry.
And one there. These are 40 odd years old. I'm currently seeing the tattooing man, the man tattoo, whatever he's called. And Gabby is lasering these off These are very itchy at the moment. So I've got a few more sessions to get these off, and then I'm going to have some new tattoos here. Aren't I? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so yes, I am having new tattoos.
And I'm not having any on my face.
No,
that's
not
not
on your face.
Deb says, when will we see you back on Amazon?
He hasn't had the time.
Officially, according to Amazon, 2025 for season 2.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of, I think if you go back in our vlogs, and there's there's one, it's only a few weeks ago, it says Foxes Afloat back on the water or something like that. And there's some details there about what's coming.
Yes.
So that will tell you. Chili jam is lovely, says Tina.
I've never had it, so I'm going to have to look at some recipes.
Another one for you.
Oh, Sean, is removing current tattoos painful? Yes, it is. Imagine an elastic band, pull it back, let go, and it hits your arm. And my last session, I had 1,900 hits on there. So yeah, it is quite painful. It hurts.
Tell them what it looked like, that first one.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Because what happens when the laser hits the ink, when the laser hits your arm, if there's no ink, you don't feel a thing. But as soon as it hits the ink, that ink explodes inside your arm, and that's what hurts. And then what happens is your immune system takes that ink out. It's not the laser that takes the ink out. It's your immune system once it's exploded out of the cells that's in there. I think that's a good explanation.
Don't like things exploding inside you, do you?
But yeah, it's painful. Yes, it does hurt. So imagine pulling a big elastic band, letting it go, and it's slapping your arm 1,900 times in 5 minutes.
Yeah, but it's very quick though, isn't it?
Oh yeah, that's me. It's very quick. So we're in 5 minutes that, and yeah, it does hurt.
Suzanne says they use lasers to break up the ink under the skin.
Correct.
It's like bee stings every single time.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, exactly right, Suzanne.
Jenny says, if there was 48... Sorry, Jenny, I took you off again then. I think if there was 48 hours in a day, there still wouldn't be enough time for you both.
Yeah, I think you're correct there. Yeah, that's right, Jennifer.
We could do with like an extra 6 hours so that we could have like...
So that we could sleep an extra 6 hours.
So that we could get up maybe an hour later than we do.
Yeah.
We get up about... It varies between like 5:30 and 6:30, doesn't it?
Yeah.
For the dogs, to let the dogs out.
Yeah. Because we do go to bed early, don't we?
But we're in bed for 10 o'clock every night.
Usually, yeah.
Usually.
But there's nothing else to do.
So we're up for about, on average, like kind of 6:30. And then that's it. We just don't stop till about 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
About 6:30, because I like to sit and watch Lewis, don't I?
You do like to sit and watch Lewis on the news.
But yeah, we could do with like an extra hour in bed on the morning, and like an hour at lunch to sit down together. Do you know what I mean? And then maybe an hour around tea time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just don't stop.
We don't stop.
We're not complaining.
No, we're not.
We
No,
never
definitely not.
I mean, we I don't think we ever actually moan about it, do we? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would rather be busy. It's like he would retire tomorrow if he could.
I thought I was retired.
Yeah, when we got
But
Silver
Colin
Fox.
had other plans.
Joanne Craven, hi guys, sending love from Cyprus. Hello
I
from
bet
Cyprus.
it's nice and warm in Cyprus.
Suzanne says, how many guests will there be at the wedding? Well, that is a big secret.
Big secret on here.
We're not talking about the wedding. Any chance we can see the castle? No.
You ain't got it on?
I've actually removed the stuff.
Oh my God! Have you not got it anymore?
If you bear with me, I'll probably be able to get a... No, I ain't got them on there. No, I haven't got photos of the castle on here.
Oh.
Sorry
Why
about
have you
that.
taken it off? You usually torment them with it.
I usually torment them, but because it's now done and the guest list is finalised and the seat, because it's all
Right.
finished,
Yeah.
I don't want to kind of talk about it anymore.
So the next time, it will be the wedding.
Basically the next.
It's
time
not
you-
far off. It's only about 10 weeks, isn't it? 11 weeks, something like that.
Right, you're not supposed to be giving the date away for a
12
start.
weeks. I'm not giving the date away. 12 weeks. I'm not sure. It's August sometime.
Well, it's definitely not 7 weeks. It's a lot further than 7 weeks.
Is it really?
A lot further, and it's 12, maybe just a bit out. Anyway, yeah, we're not giving
12,
it away,
13 weeks ish. We're not giving the date away.
You must buy sugar by the £50 bags for your marmalade.
Yeah, there's 2 kilos of sugar goes in each batch.
John Craven says it's very hot. I
It
think
is hot.
in Cyprus. Alistair's Holes, you are both such a lovely couple.
Oh, thank you, mate.
That's a privilege coming from Alistair's Hole, isn't it? I'm sure Alistair's Hole's lovely as well.
I bet it is.
Lee Ray, do you guys need a look-alike Justin Bieber stripogram for your wedding? Because I'm your guy and I won't charge.
How much alike do you look like him?
Well, no, it's not him, is it? It's not him.
No, it's not.
It's not him. And to be honest, I wouldn't want him stripping for me. I'd probably feel a little bit intimidated.
Unless it were in private.
No, I wouldn't want it. No, it'd be just no, not stripping. I don't know. I was just about to say, people getting me off on this, but I don't mean getting me off. People are starting me off. That's it. Yeah. On this, I don't. I mean, you tell me. But I don't find strippers and stripping sexy.
No, I don't actually.
I prefer just to walk out at shower and get on with it.
In our youth,
Don't you?
we have seen. Yeah, in our youth, we've seen strippers, and it's not nice, is it?
I don't know. I've never. Yeah,
It's never been pleasant what we've seen. is it?
I've never. No. In answer to your question, Lee. Sorry. No. Bye. Brenda Nelson says, "I am assume." Well, you should never assume.
No.
But what was it they used to say when you were in training sessions at work when you were a kid? But if you assume you're making an ass out of you and me. No, that's what,
that what it is? Is that what it is?
Assume. ASSUME.
Oh, really?
So if you assume you're making an ass out of you and me.
All right.
That's what they
I've
used to
never
say.
heard that before.
So I am assuming, says Brenda, that there will be no Saturday Lives in August, so it won't give away which weekend you're getting married. Bollocks. That's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's bollocks. There will be
It's gonna
Saturday.
Saturday Live every Saturday.
Is there? I might be phoning in sick for one of them.
Oh.
Alfie Barlow's getting excited.
What about Justin Bieber?
Oh, you never know, do you? Suzanne says, since I missed it, what was in Colin's bin? Or after the sliced cheese, did you lose your will to do that game again? Well, yeah. Right, okay, so it was a rolling pin.
It was quite quick today.
And it was guessed really quick. It was like within a minute, I think.
It was really quick today. Rolling pin.
But you are exactly right. After last week,
Suzanne, it was terrible
I
last week,
said
wasn't
that
it?
at the beginning of today's game that I was not looking forward to it. And just a little side point, which you might find amusing. So last week it was Dairy Lee slices that was in Colin's bin, which it says in the message there, sliced cheese. I forgot to take the Dairy Lee slices out of the bin after
Oh, I bet
the
they were
live.
manky, weren't they?
No, because they're all sealed up.
You know, you did not eat them.
Assuming, making himself look like an ass. Why don't you just shut up and listen and let me finish what I'm saying?
He really swore then.
So I forgot to take them back out again. So they stayed in Colin's bin, which went back on the floor, which it does, because I don't normally keep the bin on the desk. So it went back on the floor.
Oh,
Ollie
found
his way into the office, and we found out that Ollie likes cheese slices, and no, they don't give him the shits. There we go.
Ollie found my rubbish bag in the other room where I'm doing all the labelling and boxing up for the marmalade, didn't he?
Yeah.
Because the sticky labels that we print out for the postage labels, they're all wax. It's all wax paper at the back of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he found it. There's paper everywhere.
Chris says, where do I find your marmalade for sale?
Oh, we shall put a link on.
There we go. foxesafloat.com/shop. It is, I think all 4 are just in stock.
Just in stock, yes.
I've noticed emails coming in while we've been doing the live, so I'm not sure if some of them. I know the shredless and then the orange and lemon were really low. I think they were down to like single figures, weren't they?
Yeah.
I know the whiskey and the orange. I think we've been making a few.
Yeah, I made plenty of those because
So-
I know it's popular.
I think we've still got a couple of dozen of each of those, maybe.
Yeah, so have a look.
But yeah, Foxes Aflom.
Aflom.
Foxesaflom.cop /. Bone says, love to you two and your content. Always find it calming and a great escape from the day-to-day stresses.
Yes, we don't need day-to-day stresses, but we do get them.
Our first boat was called the Great Escape.
It was. It actually was.
Aaron says, has the septic tank been changed and was it difficult and smelly?
No, we haven't done it yet. The septic tank itself doesn't need changing. We had it emptied last week. It came with a big pipe and sucked all the muck out. But I still need to do the soak away.
And that's what I get for assuming, says Brenda. Catherine's here.
Hello, Catherine.
Let's just get rid of the shop.
I
thing.
bet she's not at home.
I bet she's not at home.
I bet she's not at home.
Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Everything. There we are, look. Catherine, good evening, gents. Sorry I've only just tuned in.
Yeah, where have you been?
Good to see you're well. She spelt you're right, which is good. I've been busy finishing off the sugar flowers for a wedding cake.
Oh,
What?
right.
Well, it's just, who was it talking about finishing off Justin Bieber earlier on, wasn't it?
Yeah, I know.
Due for delivery on Thursday. That's not our wedding, by the way, people.
No, it's not. She's not done our cake.
Before you start. Well, I mean, it's good that you've joined us, even though it's late, and it doesn't really count if it's late. But
And I bet she's not on Rassay.
no, I bet she ain't. Are sugar flowers like sugar walls?
Nearly. No.
All right. What are sugar walls? Are they like beef
Sugar
curtains?
walls.
Is it
That's
another?
a character.
I know, but I always
Gimme,
thought.
gimme.
I always thought it was based on like a euphemism, like a double entendre, like beef curtains. I don't know if sugar walls.
I don't think so.
I don't know. It just sounds like it should be. Sorry, Catherine. That's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. She says she's at home, by the way.
All right.
Suzanne says, "Oh no, I bet the cheese was just fine though. There are so many preservatives in those, which is why they are so delicious." Well, Ollie enjoyed them,
Yeah.
I think.
And the plastic.
No, he didn't eat the plastic.
Did he not?
He didn't eat the plastic. Weirdly, he didn't eat the plastic. Reeves' Kitten says, cheese slices are brilliant for giving pets their meds. Wrap the pill in the cheese and it's in their
Correct.
stomach before they realise.
Correct.
Alistair Soul says, the rolling pin could be used as a cricket bat.
Really?
It might be a good cricket bat for little people. We're talking about that 12-inch pianist again.
Oh, dear. Oh.
Terry says, I've just ordered 2 of Sean's Seville orange marmalade, getting the toast ready. Oh, it's a bit late for that, isn't it?
I shall be sorting that out this weekend, and we'll probably get that out Monday or Tuesday. Monday and Tuesday.
We are quite quick with the deliveries at the moment, aren't we?
We are at the moment. The first lot that we did took a little while because we got about more
Yeah,
than
all right.
100 at the same time, didn't we?
We've gone very. I'm just going to move the camera a little
Have I
bit.
moved?
And yeah, I think we all have. I'm just going to move that down just a little bit. There we go. For me, it's you shouldn't be able to see blue there.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
if you watch what I mean, look, you can see blue. There you go, look, and the trick is to do it so that you just don't see the blue like
Yes.
that, and then that's the perfect frame. So if ever I pop off and somebody has to replace me,
I'd never replace you.
you know that's where it'll be.
I'd never
Oh,
replace
let's play a game though.
Okay.
Who would you replace me with?
I wouldn't.
I think
I absolutely wouldn't.
I think I know who we'd replace me with.
Who?
I've forgotten his name.
You've forgotten his name.
Phil Foden. I think you'd replace
No,
me
I
with
wouldn't
Phil
actually.
Foden.
No, I wouldn't.
You'd have to put the camera a lot lower because he's a bit of a. He's
smaller than me.
He's about the same.
He's shorter than me.
Yeah, so you'd have to bring the camera like right down there like that.
I think he's a cute lad, but he's way too young for me. He's about 23, isn't he?
How old you would know?
I don't know. He's about. I'd say he's in his early 20s.
24 on Friday.
Is he? And he's a family man.
I have to just keep ahead of the competition. That's how I know.
Yeah,
That's
I know
why
he's
I
a
know.
family man. I know he's got a little boy.
Sugar Walls, awesome. Shall we start that one again?
Start that again.
Trish. Oh, hello, Trish.
Hello, Trish.
Sugar Walls, awesome Sheena Easton tune.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Sugar Walls are the soft version. I don't like where this is going.
Come on.
Freya loves cheese. Is she better now?
Is she?
But I don't know because she was poorly, wasn't she, last time?
Yeah.
But ate half a dozen eggs the other day, plus half the box. Well, no wonder she's got a dodgy belly then.
Oh no, she's got bellyache.
Lazarus says, I don't understand cricket. Do either of you follow it?
No.
No, but I have an interesting link to cricket.
You do.
I have an interesting link to cricket.
Stuart Broad.
Stuart Broad was a kind of friend acquaintance for a while.
Yes.
And taught me how to play Call of Duty on my
Yes.
PlayStation.
And it all came down to motor neurons disease, didn't it? Because
his mum
his
died of
mum died of motor neurons disease, and my mum died of motor neurons disease.
Yeah.
And that was the link because they were both doing things for charity for motor neurons disease, weren't you?
Yeah. Chris says, thanks. Just bought a jar.
Awesome, Chris.
Awesome. That means we can eat on Wednesday.
Just Wednesday.
Suzanne says, I looked up the temps for Inverness in August and I was a bit surprised. Shh, telling everybody where it is. And I was a bit Let's get rid of her. That never happened. That never happened.
Put it back on.
Okay. And I was a bit surprised to see that the highs were 68 to 70 and the lows are 40. Well, first thing you're got to do is work it out in English money because we don't do
We
Fahrenheit.
don't do Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is.
Anybody kind of younger than 70.
Yeah.
50 is 10. 50 Fahrenheit is 10 Celsius.
Is it really?
Yeah, and 68 to 70 is about 20 to low 20s.
20 is good.
Well, 16 is 61.
Right.
So 18 is about 63, 64. So it's about 20 to 22-ish. And lows at 10. That's about right, actually.
And that's fall weather in New York.
Well, the thing about the Highlands, Suzanne, is, and a lot of people have been asking about what to wear.
There's a lot of microclimates here.
Yeah, and the thing is, it can change literally every 5 minutes.
Yes,
so
it can.
in around the date of our wedding, the temperatures could be as low as 13, 14 degrees Celsius, which is about high 50s Fahrenheit, or it could be as high as 24, 25 Celsius, which is pushing up the high 70s Fahrenheit. But it's probably the averages last year and the year before were probably high teens.
Yeah.
So kind of, kind of 16 to 20 Celsius.
You cannot predict it.
So the thing to do is bring layers. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Don't bring like thick jumpers, but bring layers. So
Yeah.
you could maybe like wear a long sleeve t-shirt and then maybe a coat. If you do you know what I mean. If you, I don't
And maybe
know.
carry a small fold up brolly.
I thought you were going to say chair or picnic table then.
Yeah. But you've got a big castle to explore, so you don't need to go outside if it's raining. I worry about it.
Catherine says, yes, thanks. She's better than she was.
Oh, good.
Slight hip
Dysplasia.
problems with the hip. That's brought on arthritis, but doing well on her meds.
Good.
Kelvin and Kendall. Kendall here. On about dogs eating things. My Sheltie ate part of my bra and a full tube of extra strong mints. And then coffee that was spilt on the floor. He was zooming around like a blue ass fly.
I bet he had lovely breath.
My God. Rick says that my dogs and I love cheese. And always,
I love cheese.
That must have been hard for you to give up because you were always nibbling at cheese.
I've
weren't
had
you?
some cheese today.
Yeah.
I had it on my meatballs today. Spaghetti meatballs.
They always get a slice every time I make a cheese sandwich. Cheese tax, it's called.
Yes.
Nikki B says, I've just noticed, Colin, that your hair is growing well. How much longer are you growing it out? I'm actually not. It's actually quite short at the moment.
Yeah, it's just...
I'm about a week in.
We're due to... We usually have it cut every 2 weeks, but we're waiting till...
It's not due for cutting for another 3 weeks. It's
3
going
weeks,
to be like this.
Couldn't get it in.
You know Charlie State off BBC Breakfast? That's what my hair's going to look like in 3
Charlie
weeks.
State.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's going to be like, whoa. What's in Aaron's bin could replace what's in Colin's bin.
What's in Aaron's bin? What's in your bin?
Oh, dear. I don't like the sound of that.
No, I don't.
Sharon's packing for all seasons when they come up.
Yep, that's the best thing to do, Sharon. It won't be cold, but it might rain.
Alfie says...
A traditional British person always fetches a coat no matter what the weather. Correct. That's right, mate. Especially when you live in Sheffield.
Because when you don't fetch a coat, you'll need it. And if you fetch it, you won't need it.
Correct.
John Cox, here we go. The pedants are here. Excuse me, lads. Small L. But Fahrenheit is UK and centigrade is the Forgion measurement. I'm sorry, John. That's complete bollocks, mate. So Fahrenheit is actually internationally recognised, and it used to be the main recognised measurement in the UK. We also used centigrade, but we stopped using centigrade quite a few years ago, and we now call that Celsius. And I have no idea what Forgion means. So there you go. Suzanne, I have suggested light jacket sweaters, especially for the walk back after the bush ride from the top secret location. Back to the top secret.
Well, you've only got to walk out of the castle to the bus. It's 4 yards. Oh, what's happening?
I think, yeah, definitely a jacket.
Yeah, something to cover your shoulders at least in the evening.
Yeah, because it does get quite cold on an evening, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
I mean, if it does go down to 10 Fahrenheit is like, sorry, 10 degrees Celsius is 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yes.
So, top secret location.
Top secret location.
I think we might get into trouble for playing this.
You've not got that video anymore.
We've not got the video anymore, so I've got rid of that. Right, where have we got? Mr. A.
Let's turn it off.
Mr. Minge has got his thermals and bikini. Covers all eventualities.
Yeah. I've seen him in a bikini. It's not pleasant.
Yeah, I bet
That's the top secret
I
location.
really need to stop that before I get done for copyright. Lynn says, Kendall, swap your Sheltie for a marriage certificate, shoelace eating quichond.
Quichond?
I don't even know what
I don't know what a quichond
is. Chili jam goes well with cheese on toast, according to Lee Ray. Carol says that may be Fahrenheit. It might be. Maybe. Past dog was a ridgeback, ate everything. Worst was an entire bowl of fancy soap balls. What?
Oh my God.
Oh, I bet his shit smelt lovely.
Oh my lordy.
What not to do says in the Highlands, you have to dress according to the weather in all 4 seasons. Layer
Correct.
up, layers again. Remember that word, layers.
You can always take off and put back on.
You'll notice even our wedding outfit is layers.
It is.
We have, I can't tell you, but it's layers. Wool.
Wool. I've got a sheep round my neck.
Have you?
I will have.
I was stood in a pair of wellies. I'll not tell you where the sheep were.
Where were his back legs?
In the wellies with mine. Lynn says, I have got a pashmina. Well, get yourself to doctors. I'm sure they can sort that
I don't
out.
know what a pashmina is.
I think it's that rash on your back, innit?
Oh, it might be.
Yeah. Did you find a Garibaldi biscuit question?
Hey?
We weren't looking for a Garibaldi, I don't think. Oh, yeah, no. Next week, the forecast is for single figures, maxima over here by Ullapool, says Steve.
Same here.
With minima down to 4 Celsius.
Same here.
Frosts over the mountains and rain every day. I hope you are better out east. It's not much better We've got slightly less rain, I think, than you guys.
Yeah, I think we have.
But yeah, we've got daytime highs of about 10, 11, 12 degrees.
Yeah, it's not good.
So I might have to feed the bees, believe it or not.
I know, again.
Vance for the Memory says, hello, have I missed Wickber?
Wickber.
Well, I suppose we could play it again for you. Nah.
But yeah, you've missed it.
Alfie, you won't need a coat with all these women that want a piece of him. Ha ha ha. Don't forget your trainers, mate. You might need them to run.
Correct. all these women are just wanting to meet Alfie. Mate, you're going to be so famous.
But is he going to be interested in the women?
I don't know.
Or is he going to be interested in the lad table?
I don't know.
I think we might have to set up a lad table and a lassie table.
To see which one he goes to.
And then we'll have one of them.
Because we actually don't know, do we?
We'll have one of them binary tables with all the ones and
Oh,
zeros.
nobody's going to that. We're not setting one of those.
Yeah, it'll be empty, that one.
Yeah,
we'll put the vegans on there.
That's one, my cousin.
Oh, we'll get letters for that.
Yeah, we will.
And we'll see which table he runs. He'll still run to boat tubers'
He'll
table.
still run to boat tubers' table, yeah.
Don't let the ruby fruit get chilly. I have no idea what that means.
What?
I'm going to move your comment down a little bit. You might be right there. Well, we don't know. Keshond the fuzzy buggers on my icon dude. Ah, right. Okay. Well, it's a little bit small, that, isn't it? Is one... I can't see what one's holding. It looks like one of them rabbit vibrators.
I think it's like a small, white, fluffy dog.
Is it not? Yeah, I don't know. Oh, dear. Benson's Speed Shop says, sorry I'm late. I'm trying to get brakes finished on our Packard.
Hewitt Packard.
Oh, they make printers, don't they?
That's right. Does printers have brakes on them?
James Hewitt, isn't he Prince Harry's dad?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, it's somebody. I read it on. I read it on a program. Here we go. His leg's going, so we got to count down.
No,
now
we ain't
till
got to
finish
count
it.
down. I'm all right.
A pashmina is a posh scarf, not a backrash. Didn't Backrash sing "Yes, Sir, I Can Boogie"?
No, that's Baccarat.
That's close, though, isn't it?
Oh.
Sheila and Bruce are laughing at something. I don't know what. Canada has officially used the metric system since 1970. Kilometres Celsius, centimetres, millimetres, etc. There is an imperial influence in some cases due to sharing a border with the USA, so they understand it. Well, here it's like a generational thing, isn't it?
Yes, it
Because
is.
we started off with the imperial stuff, and then we went metric in, was it 71?
Something like that. I
think
it was the early 70s.
I think we went metric in 71 because that's when the coins changed as well.
Yes,
wasn't it,
that's when we
to
had new
pence.
currency, yeah.
Now, a couple of 3 years ago, one of our former prime ministers, I don't know how many we're going back, the partying one, he wanted to bring back imperial measurements.
Yeah, he thought it was a vote winner.
And that never worked. So you get a lot of people that... Yeah, I just saw that as well. Sorry, we see the comments before they come up, and that's the one that just took my mind away from what I was thinking. So yeah, what you find is some of the older generation here still use the imperial. The younger generations use the metric, and then we kind of sort of understand both a little bit. What is it depending on then, Alfie?
Oh, Alfie, you're brilliant, mate.
Sue says Fran and Rich are vegetarian. Yeah, we know.
Yes, they are.
But they're on the boat tubers table, not the binary vegan table. Which, by the way, the binary vegan table isn't actually in the castle.
No, it's not.
It's in a car park in Glasgow.
It is, yeah.
Isn't it?
In a field.
So if you want to sit at that table for our wedding, just go to the B&M car park one weekend in late September.
Yes.
And you'll be all right. It's
Still laughing at Alfie. Brilliant, mate.
It's a fling ring, says Lynn.
What's a fling ring?
I think a fling ring is what Alf is depending on. It's not a pic of a rabbit vibrator. She just wants to make that very clear.
Oh,
It does look like a rabbit vibrator, to be honest.
it does actually, yeah.
If you bend it. Jenny Proudfoot still works in feet and in. Well, you see, we do.
We do.
We're of that generation
We
where
still work in feet and inches, but we work in kilograms instead of pounds, and
Yeah.
we work. It depends, and we work in centimeters and feet and inches. Yeah.
So I'm 5 foot. I'm 5'10" and a bit.
I'm 5'7".
But I'm also But I know that I'm 179 centimeters.
I don't know where I am in centimeters.
Sometimes 180 if I'm feeling proud. Why is that funny?
Where's the extra come from?
When we first moved up here to the Highlands, we went to register with our doctors,
Oh God.
and we had like an MOT, like a health MOT,
With the nurse?
like an inspection thing. And the nurse said she weighed me and she was asking all these questions and everything. And then she said, I just need to know how tall you are. I says, I'm 5'10" and a half, 179 centimeters, but 180 if I'm feeling proud. So she says, all right. She says, just stand here and I'll measure you. She measured me. She says, oh, you're 171 centimeters. It's 5'7". I'm like, I'm not 5'7". I'm 5'10" and a half. I've always been 5'10" and a half. 180 on a proud day. And she says, no. There's nothing wrong with our measure, with our tape measure. I'm like, there is, because I'm not 5'7".
And then she weighed you
And then she weighed me
and said he's obese.
and said, yeah, you're obese. And it's like, no, I've got my boots on. I've got my big jeans on. I've got
Stupid.
my coat on. I've got my phone. I says, I'm not obese. I've got quite a bit of muscle because we'd just moved off the boat. So, yeah, it was like, oh, God, why do we pretend? It's still not a pic of a rabbit vibrator. Alfie says we'll have to find out at the wedding.
I'm going to ask you. I will. Hello, Annie.
Annie Steele, what does that remind me of? Tennant and Steele.
Tennant and Steve.
Yeah, it used to be in newsagents when we were kids.
Oh, was it?
Lynn Bishop says, I dare not ask what table Si and I are on. You're on a good table.
Yeah, they're all good tables.
You are on a table. Most of the American guests are together and most of the British guests are together.
So that you will get on
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. Pashmina a curry. Well, I thought it could have been. I still thought it were a backrash. 1971 decimal currency, but I still like saying to Bob.
Yeah, my dad did.
Sarah's just checked our weather here. Second day of winter and it's 22 Celsius.
Wow, that's brilliant. That is good for winter. But I'm not sure whereabouts in Australia they live, though.
No, I'm not. A warm bit.
Obviously a warm bit. Received my order today, thank you. Oh, I take it you're talking about marmalade. I hope you enjoy it, Annie.
We are bad buggers. Are you only just learning that?
Yeah, it's just given.
Annie Aaron says, apparently we saw a rabbit today over Cannock Chase, but it wasn't a vibrating one, according to Mitch. He would have been looking for its beef curtains, though, wouldn't he? That lad is going to grow up.
He's going to grow up destroyed. Poor lad.
Yeah. You will have to remind me, as I will have forgotten about it.
Oh, don't you worry, I'll ask.
It's a bloody big scarf.
What's the big scar?
I don't know, that rabbit.
Oh, I think we're talking about that funny word.
I'm not. Oh, Pashmina.
Pashmina, yeah.
Fluffy Bunny says hello.
Hello, Fluffy Bunny.
We live 80 kilometres west of Brisbane.
I don't know where Brisbane is.
Let's have a look where Brisbane
He's going to have a look on the map now.
Right, so where is Brisbane? Where is Brisbane? Let's get rid of those two tabs because you don't want to see where I've been looking for.
You have to just tap the map.
Right, so let's have a look. Where's Brisbane? There's Brisbane.
Zoom out.
Don't allow. Let's get rid of that. So there's Brisbane. There's Brisbane. So let's have a look. So let's zoom out. Oh,
right.
So thanks.
Sorry.
For that. So it's on the east coast. Oh, so it's on the Gold Coast.
It's
then.
on the Gold Coast. Oh, you know what's there?
Oh, look at that place. Toowoomba.
To Wump.
Toowoomba. Oh, that's ace. Do you live near the Australian Army Flying Museum? Wow, a flying museum.
Flying museum.
Does it like visit other places? Like fly? Do you know what I mean? It's a flying museum.
My God.
That's what it says. It says it's a flying museum.
I've never seen a flying
A
museum.
museum that flies.
Wow.
Wow. That is so cool.
When you look at Australia, that will be about 4 days trip for them.
A few miles up the road from us, we have a doll riding centre.
We do.
Don't we? Honestly, we do. If you look,
Doll riding centre.
you talk to the people. I'm going to try and find it.
Doll riding centre.
No, talk to the people. I'm going to try.
I'm talking to them, but I don't know what to say. 80. That's a nice place where you live on the Gold Coast. So, you must be quite close to the Great Barrier Reef. Oh, I would love to dive on the Great Barrier Reef on the Gold Coast.
Doll riding centre.
Doll riding centre.
Doll riding centre. You can actually go to Ray Cottage and ride dolls. Take your wellies. That's just a bit of advice from me. Honestly, it will make sense when you get there.
Oh, this is bad.
No, I'm not allowed to do that anymore.
What? Hey, Lex. No. No.
James says, I'm 5'8" injured, measured for my goth coffin. Oh, my goth. You see what I did there?
Oh my God.
Oh, my goth.
Really?
We are near Toowoomba.
Yay!
Yay! We live north of Brisbane, a place called Rockhampton.
Rockhampton.
Oh, I'm getting into this now.
He's getting into this map now. He's going to put that up as well.
Let's see if we can find Rockhampton.
Rockhampton. There it is.
There it is, look, right in the middle, Rockhampton.
Zoom out so we know how close it is to Brisbane.
All right. Ooh. All right, so it's north of Brisbane.
It's quite far north, isn't it?
That sounds nice because it's like it says Gold Coast and then it says Sunshine Coast.
Yeah.
That's cool. And Rockhampton's up there, near Queensland.
Yes, brilliant.
That is cool. Christine
I
Winkleman.
love that. That's absolutely amazing.
Oh, they're coming to the wedding as well. The Winklemans.
Oh, yes, it's the Winklemans, yes.
So the Winklemans, they're coming to the wedding.
That way from Australia. It's amazing.
That is amazing.
I'm loving that.
Sorry, we're back.
We're back.
My brother lived there. Where?
Where?
The doll riding centre.
Doll.
Alfie-
Brisbane.
Alfie says, well, the doll riding centre, can you choose what doll you can ride? Well, this is the thing, Alfie. we were gonna like book you one of the dolls, but you won't tell us which of the dolls you want to ride. So you're just gonna have to you'll just be surprised when you get here.
Text Colin.
Minge says, I'm guessing you ate a damned fan, James.
Hey?
I think this is a goth thing.
Has she been... Oh, James, yes.
Yeah. Catherine says, I've got a cousin in Rockhampton. Wow,
Right.
It's a small world, isn't it?
It is a
Everybody
small
knows
world.
each other. Yes, Andrea. That's a joke. I think that.
Yeah, I think so,
it's
yeah.
like an
James,
in-joke. isn't it?
James has just replied to you, Andrea. Oh, my cousin's here, look. I'm here, just back from a little tipple in your...
Yeah. 8 pints.
Yeah, a little tipple.
8 pints.
Yeah,
I
that's
bet
my
you.
cousin Sue.
I
a
bet
little
you.
tipple. Yeah. She's had about 4 gallon.
Don't be mean.
I'm not mean, and it's true. Love Life Triumph. That is so funny, Alfie.
Oh, he's going to message us.
Message Colin.
Is one of the dolls Justin Bieber? I would be round there riding it all the time. Wouldn't I?
God.
What?
I'm shocked.
Am I not allowed to do that?
I'm shocked.
Would you let me do that?
No, I would not.
I'd still let you get some as well.
I'm off.
Is that a no then?
I'm going.
Oh, we'd have a sing-off at wedding. Are you putting Grogu in his place? We'd have a sing-off at wedding though, wouldn't we? Come on.
No, you've upset me.
Oh, I haven't upset you.
Oh, it's fell over.
Oh, he's broken
Stand
Grogu
up.
now. So no, Alistair. Justin Bieber is not one of the dolls.
No.
Alfie Barlow says, Aaron, are you a Ken doll rider or a Barbie doll rider? I think I think we need to come away from this. We might get into trouble.
Yeah, we might get into trouble. He might not want people to know.
Andrew Minch says, nearly, says, Mr. A says, would it be a Ken or a Barbie?
We've just said that on the last one.
Yeah, we have, haven't we? Yeah, let's stop talking about Alf. This is getting a bit
It might
weird
embarrass
now.
him.
Yeah, we don't want this. We don't want this. Doll Riding Centre, are they inflatable? No, it's actually a place called Doll. Let's put this to bed. It's actually a place called Doll. So it's the Doll Riding Centre.
It's horses.
But the way it appears on Google, it says Doll Riding Centre. Todd says, hello, my two favourite boys.
We had to look behind us then, did you see?
Yeah.
Hello to you, Todd.
He wants a Barbie. Alistair's Holes is laughing at something. Hello, my two. Oh, we've done that. Hello, my two favourite boys. I think for the first time ever, we're actually completely up to date.
First time.
I think for the first time, we are completely up to date. We've done all of those.
Wow. We've done all of those.
I don't think we have ever. I did change it to very low latency though.
Did you?
So we're literally live. But yeah, no, that's brilliant.
And I'm feeling a bit squiffy.
Oh yeah. Right. On that note, we're going to wrap it up. So let me just get rid of that. So thank you for joining us. Slim Whitman saying boo. Thank you for joining us. That's it, innit?
I think so.
Vlog on Friday. If
We don't know what it is yet.
I got absolutely no idea. I've got nothing written. I have got an idea.
Have you? We'll keep that secret.
Yeah. So we'll be back on Friday with a vlog. If you can't join us for that, which there's no excuse why you can't, we'll be back next Saturday for Foxes Uncut. Have an absolutely brilliant weekend, what's left of it.
Yes.
And we will see you next weekend. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Ta-ra.